Hello, Yugi Tubers. This is Chaos Ripper with another deck profile. This deck is called Pac-Man Deck. I forget the initials, so don't ask me. But basically, how the way the deck works is it's an extreme stall deck, anti-meta, of course, and the way most of the monsters work in this deck are they have the effect of once during their main phase, they flip themselves back face down, and when they flip face up, they have their effects kick off basically. So I'll show you with the main draw card of the deck, Deslakuta. Okay, basically during the main phase, you can flip this card face down, and when this card is flipped face up, draw one card. That's how all of the effects work for this deck, at least for the kinds of for these kind of monsters. Okay, all right. Remember, main phase, they can go in defense position, and unlike gear armor, if your opponent flips these face up, you don't get the effect. So you got to be the one to flip them face up. Okay, all right. Okay, swarm of scarab, same thing, except destroy one spell or trap card on the opponent's side of the field. Alright? Don't like back row at all. Okay? Alright. Excuse me. Swarm of Scarab, same ability, except when this card gets flipped face up, destroy one monster on the opponent's side of the field. Okay? Level 3s. Oh, just to let you know, all those monsters were level 3. So, level 3 Xyz, definitely. You guys can help me choose the right ones, but just for now. And I have gone without you doing any Xyz or XC summons or anything like that. Sorry, let me go forward. Stealth Bird, same effect as the other monsters, except this one burns. And I love when I get him on the field for at least one turn. Oh, I love it. Burn 4,000. Yes. Okay, now we'll say my sentry wall, so to speak. Excuse me. Move over. The dude looks like a I swear. Even though I know he's a wall or whatever, he looks like a door or a walking tombstone. But anyway, besides the point. Golem Sentry. I think he's one of the only rank level 4s. There's another one out there, but I don't use him because he has a weak defense. 1800 defense, pretty good. 800 attack sucks, but just like the other monsters, when he gets flipped face up, he returns one monster from the opponent's side of the field back into their hand. Love it. And since he's not destroying anything, sometimes I would rather use him than destroying monsters or even a weird trap card. But just to give you guys a little heads up, not good against 6 amps unless you're going for their synchros or their big monsters or whatever. But 6 amps, you shouldn't even bother unless you're trying to go for game. Okay, just give you a little heads up. Okay, we have 2 lava golems. Okay, now the only reason I really like this card is one, when this you tribute 2 of your opponent's monsters and you special summon this on their side of the field. Why is it so good? This deck stalls like crazy, and the big thing about it is most monsters that are over 1500 or more can attack. Guess how many attack points this bad boy has? 3,000. So they're stuck with it. 2, you're attributing 2 of their monsters. 2 of them. Now, the only drawback that I see is not necessarily a drawback, is you can't normal summon set when you bring this card out. You can special summon still, which some people forget, but you can't normal summon the set. Now, when this card is on the opponent's side, of the field most of the time, I usually have a Golem Sentry sitting, somewhere on my side of the field. Now, they say you can't normal summon the set, but Golem Sentry is already on the field. I flip him face up, send him back into my hand, and I'll literally clear at least four monsters off the opponent's side of the field, just off that effect, because it doesn't stop me from special summoning at all. All right, just normal summoning and setting. So, just think about it. All right. I know I went a little long on that one. I do apologize. The other one of the few flip effect monsters in this deck, Wormlinks. When this card's flipped face up, during the end phase, draw a card. Now, didn't necessarily say my end phase or the opponent's end phase. It says end phase. So, yes, I've drawn cards on my opponent's end phase. Lovely. And on mine. So that's draw. I mean, you're just drawing like crazy. Okay. This is the other tech card I personally put in, was Amazon Sage. Kind of the replacement for MST, but don't get me wrong, I'll probably put MST back in his deck. But just for right now, I'll leave her in there. Level 4, 1400 attack, 700 defense. When this card attacks during the battle phase, destroy a magic track card in your opponent's side of the field. Okay? That's what I like to do. I like clearing back row, so I don't have to deal with it later. Okay? Marshmallow and Spirit Reaper. Flip effect, flip face up, opponent flip face up, take 1,000. If you can attack directly with him, your opponent randomly discards a card, but best to leave them in defense position. Fake Veiler, we know what he does, but still lovely. Okay, ooh, crap. Okay, one of my own personal favorites, Chaos Hunter. I don't like people sending mess out of play, so this stops that automatically. 2,500 attack, 1,600 defense. Your opponent special summon a monster, I can bring him out, special summon. Hee hee. And guess what? No out of play. No out of play at all. Yeah, you know how many decks need out of play? Guess what? None. Okay. Now, False Dinah. And Trojan the Spiritualist. These two are almost exactly the same. Even have the exact same defense. But to get his effect off, he got to be flipped face up. With him, randomly discard a card, but to get the main effect is destroy all special summon monsters. His is a little easier to get off though. His got to be flipped face up, blah blah. But the other effect, can't special summon monsters. Good for this deck, awesome. In level 3s, rank 3s, right on. Rank 4s, right on. So, but you can't really special summon with these anyway. So, what can I say? And my last but not least, Mr. Thunder King. Yeehaw! You know what he does. You ain't searching for nothing. Ain't special summon. No, I'll negate it. But still all in all, pretty good. I don't even use them for attack half the time. It's just so my opponent won't be searching for anything. Okay, now let's run through these spell cards a little quicker. Messenger of Peace. 100. I had to pay 100 during my standby phase, but 1,500 or more cannot attack at all. That's why, Lava Golem, yeah, definitely. Your opponent gonna be taking a lot. Okay, 2, Nightmare Still Cage. Opponent can attack for 2 of their turns. Stumbling, should call that right. Stumbling, yeah, nice card to have. Opponent, every time you summon special summons or regular summons, any summon automatically goes into defense. Yes. Nice. And it's a continuous. Oh, man. Forbidden Chain. I'm sorry. Oh, boy. I'm so sorry. Forbidden Chalice. Nice. 2, Necro Valley. Yes, I do run this because I don't like people sending stuff out of play from their graveyard. So, yeah. I do run it. Main card in this deck. 2 double summons, because you don't swarm in this deck, so sometimes you need a little help. So hey, and the little extra normal summoning doesn't hurt. Now one of my regular draw cards that don't actually hurt me because I don't special summon that much at all in this deck. Power Duality. Love it. Ooh. And we have 3 Threatening roars. Sorry for the shine. Stop people from attacking. And holds them off until I get what I need. And 3 needle ceilings, because most of my cards are face down and everybody else's are face up. They're going to lose their monsters. Mine are going to be just fine because it only destroys face ups. Yay. It's like having Dark Hole. And actually, if you saw, I don't have Dark Hole in this deck, but it's in my side deck. But anyway, 2 of freeze plan. Basically, face down monsters can't be targeted for an attack. Simple and plain to the point. Ooh, sorry. So, yeah. Curse of Anubis, right on. Effect monsters into defense, and everybody rock with effect monsters. Don't like people special summoning, so yeah. Vanity, emptiness, right on. No special summoning at all. None at all. And to round it off, Compulse, just cause I like the card. Alright. Now, I know I don't attack that much with this deck, but since I do have level 4s, and I just decided to overdo it, Utopia and Utopia Ray, Gemnite, Photon Apoloperative, hope I not pronounced this correctly, Fairy King Alverdic. I do have Earth monsters in here, so it's utilized very well. Wind Up Zen Meister. Quick note. Usually I have either Golden Century or another card I need on the field. I'll flip it face up, detach one from him, put it back face down during the end phase, flip it back face up. That's his main effect. Basically it's like making my monsters use their effects twice in a turn. So right on. Okay? Look it up. Trust me, just look it up. It works for this deck very well. I gotta hurry this up. Wind-ups and mains. Grigosaurus. Soul Silver Mountain. Definitely a good card. Have plenty of level 3 Earth types. Detach. Your opponent can't activate a magic and track card on their side of the field. If I destroy your monster, while I have a detachment on here, especially some of the Earth monster in defense position on my side of the field. Definitely a good card all around, but mainly I just hold them in defense position. 1800 attack, 2200 defense. Number 17, Leviathan Dragon. Acid Golem. And Levier Sea Dragon. Side deck, I'll try to go as fast as I can with this. Grave Hojai. Can't be targeted while there's a face down monster on my side of the field. When a monster gets flipped face up, you take 300. Grand Mole. Battle Vader. Another Stealth Bird. Destiny Hero Plasma. Yes, I can pull him off. Surprisingly enough. You'd be surprised. Definitely. Trugodia, because I have plenty of cards in my hand. Testuda Urak Numen. I probably pronounced that wrong. Sometimes I put them in my deck because, I might not be able to get to any of my other cards. But basically, can't special summon 1800 or higher. Whew, excuse me. Oh, man, I gotta hurry up. Grave of the Super Ancient Organisms. Dragons hate this, trust me. Just look it up. Super Huge Evolution is over. I'm sorry, excuse me. The Huge Evolution is over. Just look it up, bro. Just look it up. Let's see. Sorry, my head is hurting right now. Iron Wall. Fairy Box. Stops attacks. Well, not exactly, but look it up, trust me. You'll love it, trust me. My time's running low, so I do apologize. Memory Loss. Creature Swap. And that Dark Hole. Alright. I do apologize for rushing through this, but I'm trying to get under 15 minutes. So, love you. Hit me up and see you later.